What up, y'all? How's it going? Cool. Good afternoon. Yeah, good afternoon. Today I did my Monologue Mondays earlier. So the monologue I did is from Pulp Fiction, and it's the introduction scene between Pumpkin and Honey Bunny. And I hope you guys enjoy it. It was my first time doing an accent. Written in the script, it is like some sort of English accent. I'm not sure exactly what type of region it's from, but I did my best. It's my first time doing accent work. I hope you guys enjoy it. I did feel like I fell in and out of the accent slash mixed it with different accent, but overall I thought it was decent. I thought it was good. Honestly, I enjoyed it. I liked it. It's definitely a step up from the other monologues I've done, I feel, in the past, in terms of my ability to express myself on camera, because the other three actual monologues I've done, I feel a little bit more stiff, and this one I felt more comfortable on camera. And I think it's from all the practice of just being in front of the camera, as well as the practice from my acting classes and everything like that. And I feel I am feeling a sort of progression, as well as the confidence I've built in my ability to act. I feel that's also another part of it, and my ability to trust my choices. I hope you guys enjoy that monologue. I'll be doing more monologues that are as well from screenplays and stuff like that in the future. So it'll be a mix, like I said, between improv, screenplays, and stuff I've written myself. So yeah, stay tuned for those in the future. Cool. Other than that, that's about it. I have my class in about 2 hours, so that's happening. And then other than that, I've edited my vlog, and I'm gonna go ahead and upload that. I played a little bit of Final Fantasy 14 with the homie, and then I watched a bunch of SNL skits earlier today, so that was a huge thing. Just doing a little bit of scene study, and writing study, sketch study, just all of it, just studying a lot of different aspects of it. So that's kind of what I did today, just a lot of SNL study, and sketch comedy study. So I hope you guys are having a good day. I am gonna work out today. I'm probably gonna work out after my class, just because I'm already changed and stuff like that. I'm gonna go ahead and wash some dishes, defrost some chicken. Hopefully that defrosts before class starts, and then I can cook, and I can eat before my class, because I'm pretty hungry right now. And then in the meantime, while all that's happening, I'm gonna go ahead and rehearse some songs on the piano, and then probably do some writing. So cool. All right, that's it. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace. What up, y'all? How's it going? Just finished up with my class. Really dope. We learned a lot about clumping scenes today. So like I said, this term it's learning a lot about the different types of scenes that we can do. So we've gone through 3 of them now, and it's just it's interesting to practice them, and just try and add them to the repertoire of how we can involve them in long form shows and things of that sort. It's also we were kind of talking about show structure a little bit today, and it was pretty interesting because I kind of saw how we can use some of these different types of scene games, or how I can use some of these scene games in my writing for not just sketch comedy in terms of on stage, but transition that into television, and how I can use them in a playful way to add a comedic factor to my writing. So it's pretty interesting. And today was the clumping types of scenes. If you've watched SNL, or if you watch Key and Peele, you've definitely seen clumping scenes for sure. Those are the Key and Peele scene with the concierges, and they're talking about Robert Downey Jr. and just going crazy, or any of the other people, or Liam Neeson. So that's an example of a clumping scene. Another type of clumping scene is the alien abduction thing from SNL with like Kate McKinnon, Ryan Gosling, or Cecily Strong. Cecily Strong? Yeah, Cecily Strong. Yeah, and that's like a clumping scene as well with two perspectives. But the purpose of the clumping scene is basically to allow more characters into a scene, but make it like one or two perspectives, like two perspectives at most. And that way there's not too many point of views being thrown in one scene, so then it doesn't get like too overcomplicated. So it was really interesting to learn about and like to practice. I had trouble at it first because like my initial thing is to like go against, like I feel like everyone's initial thing is like usually when they first start off is to kind of go against the grain a little bit, or be like more reactionary and realistic. But in these types of scenarios, it's all about like emphasizing and like blowing up the topic that's being talked about. So yeah, so it's interesting. It's interesting that like it's really hilarious to watch, but doing it is actually like significantly harder than expected, you know? Because it's like your mind usually doesn't go in those like crazy unpredictable ways. So yeah, or at least maybe when you're in public they don't, because like definitely like when I'm alone, like in my head I was thinking about how I could do it when it was my turn to perform, but then when it was my turn to perform I was like way too much in my head. So yeah, but by the end I got out of my head and like it turned out a lot better. So cool. Yeah, so that was like class today. We got an email for a show, possibly 2 shows this term. I'm not sure what the situation is. I was kind of confused by the email, but I was viewing it on my phone, so it was like very clumped up together and like hard to understand. So yeah, but yeah. So like I'm very confused about this. It says that there's one on November 29th and one December 13th, so I'm not 100% sure what that means. So yeah. All right, yeah, it is what it is. So cool. All right, we're gonna figure out next week. So I'll give you guys the information next week about like when the show is and stuff. So it isn't until like Thanksgiving, possibly. So yeah, cool. All right, that's it. So I'll talk to you guys later. I'm gonna work out later. Yeah, do 2 workouts today. So because I gotta catch up. So JB's doing his right now. Very proud of him. And yeah, cool. All right, peace. What up, y'all? How's it going? Cool. So just finished up with my 2 workouts. Yeah, I did a double workout today. So sadly, this week I ended 2 workouts short. So I need to catch up on that. I'll probably catch up on it next week, and then I'll double up on my pulse. And then on my day off, I won't take a day off. I think that's the game plan for this upcoming week. But here we are. So this week I only did 4 workouts, and I did them in 3 days. So, I mean, like it's the minimum that like you should be physically active a week. Like I believe 3 days a week is like the minimum that you should be doing. So, at least it's decent like that. I didn't feel terrible during my workout. I didn't feel like I lost like a lot of energy and stuff like that. I did space out my workouts, so it's not like there's a huge break between them. It was like 2 days between each workout. So yeah, but cool. Yeah, so that's the workout, basically. Today is day 35 of the Insanity program, or the 7th day of the 2nd month. So yeah, this is the end of the first week. I didn't really do too much, so there might not be a difference. I might have possibly gotten a little bit fatter. I don't know, we'll see. But let's do this body check. Cool. Alright, dope. So, here's the body check. With this ring light now, I can't see myself in the mirror, so I don't really know what I'm looking at. But, let's see, maybe I'll move here and still be in frame. Okay, gotcha. I don't look terrible. Yeah, I still look pretty decent. So, cool. There's still shape here. I don't know if you guys can see any of it. Yeah. I've lost a lot of fat here in the middle, like I've been saying, always, but as you can see, it's slimmed down a lot. When it comes to wearing clothes, I definitely have lost weight. I have definitely lost fat at least, because like some of these clothes, especially around my waist, they're looser, and it's not good. Like the underwear I'm wearing right now, this might be a little bit too TMI, but it's like really loose. So the thing is, like, it's weird because I feel like I got like really chubby, and these were like probably the size I'm supposed to be wearing, but because I got really chubby, they like stretched out way too much, and now they can't like snap back to its original form. So it's like, it's weird. It like feels really wide. It feels very loose at the waist, but it feels very tight in my thighs. Yeah. Cool. So that's that. Dope. This is the end of the first week of second month. So let's just step up the workouts. Make sure I stay good with my plan. So this week I want to make sure I work out every single day, and let's just catch up. So cool. All right. Other than that, I don't want to ramble too long. Other than that, I finished up my application for the SNL Scholarship, so it's really dope. I hope I hear some good news from it. But either way, I want to thank the Second City and SNL for like creating the scholarship program, because like it's just a great opportunity for people who are trying to come up in acting or writing, and giving them an opportunity to not only get the education but also get experience as well. So or at least a chance at experience. So really appreciate the opportunity. Thank you so much for just creating it and giving people like me who are having some financial troubles an opportunity to have at least a little bit of relief, at least when it comes to our education in entertainment, comedy, satire, acting, all of that stuff. So thank you so much. So that's all done. I edited my blog for tomorrow. I'm gonna start working tomorrow again, and yeah, that's the game plan. So I probably you won't be hearing too much from me anymore in these vlogs. These vlogs will probably become shorter because my work days are going to start happening, and I'm not going to bring my camera in my car. Just because like it's too much money. So I'll just be talking to you guys probably before I start working, and then after I start working, or after I finish working, and then probably after my workout, and then before I go to sleep. It's still a lot, and I ramble a lot, so we'll see. But yeah, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I'm trying to keep my vlog time down. I'm trying to keep them at most like 15 minutes, but like a true maximum of like 20 minutes and like under. I really want to try and keep them under like a 10-minute mark, but I've been struggling because I ramble too much, and it's really hard for me to figure out what I want to cut and what I don't want to cut, because I'm just trying to be real, and I'm trying to be me, and I want you guys to just see what I'm going through, even if I'm standing here crying shirtless, or if I'm like really happy because of like certain opportunities that have come to my life. So I want you guys to see the ups and downs in my life, raw and all that stuff like that. So cool. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and call it a night. I'm just gonna make some food real quick because I need to eat after I work out, and then call it a night. So thank you guys for watching. Love you guys, and have a good night. Peace.